Alright guys, welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of AEW Multiverse. We've got another deadly draw match up next where we got Abadon and Solo Darling teaming up against Mel and Rosemary. This should be an interesting match with an interesting group of personnel in the match. We've got some similar wrestlers that clearly represent kind of the dark gothic side of wrestling. We've got Solo Darling, who is anything but dark or gothic, and it will be interesting to see how this match plays out between these 4 female superstars as they all contend to be the women who win the Deadly Draw tournament. We've got Abadon's partner Solo Darling on the way to the ring. Solo and Rosemary not signed to AEW Multiverse, simply participating in this Deadly Draw tournament. So this is a special appearance for sure by both of these female athletes. And now on the way to the ring, we have the opposing team of Mel and Rosemary. Rosemary visiting, of course, from TNA Impact Wrestling, where she has had a long and storied career. Plenty of accolades and championships there. And Mel, I believe, looking for her first win here in AEW Multiverse, as she has still yet to chalk up a W in the win column. So we'll see if tonight is the night where the magic happens and she can indeed get that win that she has been seeking. Deadly Draw tournament here in the Multiverse, 32 female wrestlers, totally randomized teams. And as you see, things start off in this match. Abadon immediately on the offensive between Rosemary and Abadon. She takes the match directly out of the ring, and these women fought all around the ring as they continue to just kind of brutalize and beat each other. Suplexes, brainbusters, plenty of stiff strikes on the outside. But Abadon and Darling, the first to begin to work as a team, as they hit some double team moves. Later in the match, Mel and Rosemary doing the same thing, using some really great innovative offense here. Watch Mel as she springboards over the top rope, and she brings that body, that long, large body, crashing down across Solo Darling, who was already laying across the knees. Now Darling got the arm lock locked in. Darling, quite the submission specialist. A lot of submission victories in her career. But Mel fights back here, but not too hard, as Darling able to get control and hits that beautiful move there across the ropes, just kind of guillotining her opponent. And look at the flex. Rosemary eventually getting the tag, and she went on the offensive, hitting a series of T-bone suplexes on Darling for this pinfall attempt. But Darling very resilient. And it wasn't long until these women were brawling on the outside of the ring. And then you see here Mel and Abadon, the 2 AEW superstars, in the ring. Mel with this belly-to-belly suplex. She's setting up her finisher. Abadon looks to be in trouble. Here it is. It's this pump handle throw suplex over the top of the head. That could be it. Match has been going on about 8 minutes and some change. Mel with the pin. Darling able to break it up. Mel with the monkey flip out of the corner. Still on the offensive with Abadon, and looks like Mel now looking for her second finisher attempt. And she's using those long legs, trying to choke the life out of the zombie, Abadon. But this living dead girl is continuing to fight. And now you see, again, these 2 women setting Darling up for the same move that they did earlier in the match. At this point, the match has been going on about 12 minutes and some change. A lot of punishment inflicted on all sides by these four ladies. Darling able to take that second double team move and lock in this kind of Texas cloverleaf tamer. And that was it for Mel. That long back of hers works against her in a move like that. That long torso, long legs work against her and just help Darling to be able to fold her in half. And Abadon and Solo Darling do move on in this tournament. They will be going on to the next round. And two of those matches in the next round will be happening at our Fight for the Fallen pay-per-view. So be on the lookout for that. Great victory tonight for Abadon and Solo Darling in her AEW debut. Great move there by Abadon, planting Rosemary on her head. And these women very excited to reign victorious and move on in the Deathly Claw tournament. Fans, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll have the next match up here very shortly. So stay tuned.